I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent. the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively.
Crossbar! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
It's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Bellingham, and it's Cruyff. O'Shea. Xavi Simons. And this is Neymar. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rijkaard. O'Shea. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he welcomes it. Shoots! Sensational from David Villa! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti. And now the breakaway. And here's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. Rijkaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Simons. Xavi Simons going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Villa. Villa's cross. Xavi Simons. Doué. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Villa. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through, it's one-on-one. An uncompromising challenge. And he's there to get it away. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doué. Great vision. Messi. And he's in on goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get shot at goal? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Villa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He came in hard, very hard. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's really well cleared. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's running through. It's Fulham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 7.
It's their
Xavi
second
Simons.
corner of the game.
Number 11. Olise. Number 21. Here's Ray doing. Coming on the field. Number 15. Serginho. Number 14. Kubo. Number 6. Kukchu.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Now it's Kubo. Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Decent chance! And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Villa.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, this is a great position. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. David Villa voted man of the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bellingham! And somehow it stayed out. Oh, what's he done? He's through and all, and Cruyff! He would have been quick to recover this. That could spell Cruyff! Xabi Alonso, Vinicius Junior, Foden. And it's Cruyff. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that could set him on his way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is onto this. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an
Big header! He's delivered all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
so well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
29 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move.
Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Neymar. Nouri. Ibrahimovic. And here's Raul. Out towards the flank. And here's Griezmann. And it's Maldini. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 25.
So, a breakthrough already. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Raul. It's Raul! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity. Yamagata really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Shot could be great chance. It's there. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Distributed tidily. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. Cross into the ball. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Xavi Alonso approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Thinks about the shot. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Two
That
added
pass
minutes
is
have been
somewhat less
indicated.
than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it through. Zanetti gets across to... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yamagata certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
This is a
They need
Lost
to keep
Children's
pushing,
announcement.
keep imposing.
Please
Don't
keep your
leave the
eyes
door
on your
open for the
children during
opposition.
the match at all times. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, important interception. Raul. Pass is just off target. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They're back within reach! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's a sharp little ball here. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
And the counter is on. Baresi cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Raul. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Turns and goes back. David Villa! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Raul plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the run. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yamagata really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, well played, well played.
Casabia really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cole crosses it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Too long and over the line. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Cruyff. Cole. Can he finish? And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. It's bounced back off the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
Stojkovic just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. And he's away. Messi! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. David Villa. Stojkovic. Kvaratskhelia.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Flings it. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Cruyff. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Bojan. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, just skip Kvaratskhelia! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has left him in a heap. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Surely! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Nouri. Seedorf. Nouri is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed the...
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bojan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Yamagata clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zanetti, who's set up 1 goal so far. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Bojan. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Crossed in once more.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bellingham. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi! It's there! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
After 23 minutes is number 10,
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off. Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. Wriggles his way through. Oh, played through for the wide man. David Villa trying to keep... Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Xabi Alonso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That is good alertness. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Torres. So nearly the perfect ball. Mateus gets rid without sophistication. Saliba. Zanetti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in.
has been indicated.
Cuts out the supply. Adams. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yamagata really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 30, substitutions taking place.
And here's Torres. That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again. Maldini. Saliba. And it's Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. And this is... It's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bellingham. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Zanetti cross. He rises! Yes! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A case now of complete control. Saliba. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Owen. And this is Torres. Deftly away. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And Adams. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Adams gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's been slipped through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Maldini eases him off the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added minutes has been indicated.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, he's got space here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a
Hello,
very
attendees.
accurate
This
reflection
is
of
a
what we
lost
saw.
children's announcement.
Messi voted
With the
man of
father
the
of a boy
match
in a
and
yellow
deservedly
t-shirt.
so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, he's had a shot! In for the pieces! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Real chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a... He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. And it's De Jong. Some really good ball movement. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's been given away. Oh, well measured. It's full on! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Jong. James is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pinches it off him. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Bellingham. And here's Forlan. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Šeško! Šeško! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. De Jong. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Decent chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pele, he has a look. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos, played in deep. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Bellingham plays. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here! Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's in on chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be
Nicely
3
weighted
minutes
ball.
added time.
Ball swung in. Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Pulls it back. Jane. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Volunteers
They've
for each
taken
block.
advantage of...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Pings in across. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Tries to play it through. David Villa, foot in. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He slings it in. He's there and gets it away. Now it's Cruyff. No way through. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe. Bale. He's picked his way through. Chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Yamagata really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Bellingham. Oh, well played. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Alisson gets it away. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way.
Indicated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baresi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And now I'd just like
Well,
to
let's
read
not
out
beat
our
about the
fan
bush,
club members
Peter.
who are
It's been
celebrating their
fairly
birthdays
flat,
today.
and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. David Villa. It's a good-looking delivery. Neymar getting this one clear. Bale. Bellingham. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Played down the flank. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cafu. It's Bellingham. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Mbappe pinches it off him. And that's been won straight back.
Substitution in progress.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Knocks it into space. Mbappe!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Alexander-Arnold. Back into the middle. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
He was under real pressure there. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's managed to get free. And it's played a terrific header. And it's in! Deep into injury time! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't...